From old to young handsome men of the past brought to life. Have you ever looked at an old black and white photograph of a man, maybe from the 1800s or early 1900s, and wondered, what would he look like if he were alive today? That spark of curiosity isn't just nostalgia. It's science, memory, and imagination merging into something powerful. The timeless desire to understand beauty, vitality, and youth. As a doctor, I've always been fascinated by how the human body records time, and how it can, in some ways, reverse it. The face of a man tells a story, not just of age but of genetics, health, emotion, and lifestyle. And today, through advanced technology and deeper understanding of biology, we are closer than ever to bringing those stories and those faces back to life. The science of time reversal. Let me begin with the science. In our cells, there exists a biological clock, something we call the epigenetic clock. It determines how fast we age. But modern research has shown something extraordinary. This clock can be rewound. Through nutrition, mindset, sleep, and certain gene-activating habits, we can actually reawaken the youthful expression our DNA once held. When I look at AI reconstructions, digital versions of handsome men from centuries past, made young again, I don't just see pixels. I see a reflection of what science is learning to do biologically. We can rejuvenate cells, restore muscle, enhance testosterone naturally, and even re-energize the glow of the skin. In simple terms, the same force that made a man young and strong 100 years ago still exists today, inside you. The spiritual side of youth. But science is not the only truth. There's something deeper, something spiritual. You see, youth is not just physical. It's energetic. Every human carries an energy pattern, a vibration that reflects the state of their heart, their emotions, and their beliefs. When a man feels alive, inspired, and filled with purpose, his energy field brightens. His eyes glow. His posture straightens. Even his hormones respond to that frequency. That's not magic. That's the mind-body connection, proven by thousands of studies. So, when we say handsome men of the past are being brought to life, we are not just talking about AI recreations or old photographs made young. We're talking about something even greater, the return of vitality, the return of passion, the return of the spirit that once built civilizations, fought for love, and dreamed beyond limits. Faces of the past, lessons for the present. Think of the men who shaped history, the poets, warriors, inventors, and kings. Their features carried both strength and softness. Their eyes showed courage. Their posture reflected discipline. If you look closely, those same qualities are not gone, they've only been hidden by time. Science can recreate their faces, but it's your habits, your health, and your purpose that can recreate their energy. A century ago, men walked miles, ate whole foods, rose with the sun, and worked with their hands. They had resilience, the kind that builds jawlines, deep voices, and sharp focus. They didn't chase youth. They lived it through action, movement, and meaning. So when modern doctors, scientists, and artists bring them back to life using technology, they're also reminding us. This level of strength, elegance, and vitality still lives in our blood. The modern miracle of regeneration. Today, scientists are studying cellular regeneration, how to repair DNA damage, reverse gray hair, and even regrow muscle tissue lost with age. But here's something astonishing. These regenerative powers aren't locked in a lab. They're triggered by simple, powerful daily choices. When you fast for 14 hours, your body clears old cells. When you meditate, your stress hormones drop, allowing new neurons to grow. When you exercise, your mitochondria, your body's energy engines, multiply. And when you eat antioxidant-rich foods, berries, olive oil, turmeric, you literally slow your cellular aging. So when I look at AI portraits of old men made young again, I smile because science is catching up to what nature already knew. Youth is not something you lose, something you reawaken. The emotional chemistry of youth. Let's talk about emotion. Emotions create chemistry, quite literally. Love releases dopamine and oxytocin. Confidence raises testosterone. Gratitude lowers cortisol. When these hormones align, the face changes. The eyes sparkle. The skin glows. The voice deepens. This is why some people in their 60s look more alive than others in their 30s. Their secret? They live with emotional richness, curiosity, laughter, creativity, love. That's why, when we digitally revive the handsome men of history, we're not just reviving their looks but their emotional chemistry. Their charm wasn't just genetic. It was energetic. They carried purpose. They carried depth. And when a man carries those things, time bows down to him. The doctor's observation. As a doctor, I've seen something extraordinary in my patients. Men who meditate, eat clean, love deeply, and stay mentally engaged. They age slower, heal faster, and glow brighter. Their testosterone levels are stable. Their hair grows stronger. And their skin resists wrinkles naturally. Why? Because health is harmony. Every organ, every cell, every hormone dances to the rhythm of your lifestyle and your mindset. And when that rhythm is balanced, your body remembers what it was designed to be: vibrant, youthful, and strong. That's why I often tell my patients, you don't need to look like you're 25 again, you just need to feel like you did. And when you feel it, your body listens, bringing the past into the future. Technology can now reimagine how the greatest men of history might look if they were alive today: young, powerful, confident. But the real transformation isn't in the image. It's in the message. Those digital recreations remind us that beauty, vitality, and charm are eternal qualities. They can be cultivated, reignited, and reborn in anyone, at any age. So the next time you see one of those viral AI brings old people to life videos, don't just see art. See a mirror. A reflection of what's possible when science meets spirit. Because in truth, we are all living evidence that the human form can evolve, renew, and rise again. Closing reflection. In the end, the story of the handsome men of the past is not about nostalgia. It's about potential. The same DNA that created legends still flows within you. The same light that made them glow can be rekindled by your choices, your habits, and your heart. And when we blend the wisdom of ancient lifestyles with the miracles of modern medicine, something beautiful happens. We don't just extend life, we revive it. So take care of your body like a temple, feed your mind like a garden, and love your spirit like a timeless flame. Because in truth, from old to young, the man you were meant to be has always been waiting to come alive again. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.